Let's get moving, Clive. Scoot that boot. Kind of cool. I'm trying to figure out what all of these, like, these things are. Because it doesn't look like this was, like, a kingdom. Like, these don't look like they're the remnants of, like, temples that once stood here. They look like weird sculptures or something, or maybe something that Titan created. Oh god, I have hiccups. But it's unclear what it is. But there's a few of them around.
All the old trails are gone. It'll be hell finding a way out.
Do you think a retreating army and their dominant will fare any better?
God, look at that. It was brutal. Crags, people just getting like utterly smashed to bits, impaled on the ice, cracking their skulls open as they fall down. It's crazy. I mean, icons basically are weapons of mass destruction. God, this sound design is so cool.
By the flames.
Yeah, it only gets worse. Let's see. It's just goofy little hop.
Did you hear
It's
that?
charming.
Down there.
All right.
So, Titan has knocked the fight out of our Ironblood friends. Where are the rest of them? That can't be the main host.
Wait.
Is that Jill?
Our fortunes have turned, Sergeant. It's her.
The Dominant? Are you certain?
The Crystalline Orthodox is a backwards faith for a backwards people. In the Iron Kingdom, they teach that dominants are unclean aberrations, born of blackest sin.
Huh.
Only their priests are allowed to perform the rites of priming. And I see many.
We end this quickly.
Because Jill was born in the Iron-Blooded Kingdom. Yeah, that's definitely her. Yep. Called it.
What Alvation Naukin Aladskaliast?
I wonder if that's a real con lag. I'm still curious about that. It's also a really dainty weapon for a big man like that to hold. Is Clive really just...
Be the end.
Clive just really gonna fight Jill just like he did Joshua?
Avis, care to kill some Iron Blood?
Gladly.
Wife, you focus on the target.
Understood.
There we go. Alright, now we can fight the dog. Oh no, I missed the precision dodge. Alright, wait for the...
Not this time. Too slow.
Yikes. There we go. Got a stagger. No, I missed the attack. Darn it. I keep thinking that pressing square is going to set it off.
Sergeant!
But pressing square just, oh, dang.
Fucking Eikons. Eikon? She's not even fully primed. That's what I need.
Pressing square just allows me to do the attack. It doesn't actually trigger the attack.
Not this time.
Getting the combo after the fancy dash in is really hard. Oh, how'd that hit me? There we go.
I will not have their blood on my hands.
There we go. That's an easy one.
Leave me be!
There we go. Alright, so take that, Jill. Alright, Frozen Tear. And as she fought, she shed tears of ice, which shattered on the blood-stained earth below. A Dalmekian soldier's account of the Battle of Nyssa, Year of the Realm 873. Potion. Curative infusions of common herbs found growing throughout Valisthea. Potions are administered to most frontline soldiers as an inexpensive and less dramatic alternative to the Barber's Blade. Potent infusions of common herbs found growing throughout Valisthea. High potions are administered to seriously injured frontline soldiers when infirmary treatment is impractical. And Steel Silk. A rare case in which hyperbole has played no role in the item's nomenclature. Steel Silk is every bit as strong as steel, yet soft as silk, making it a popular choice for tailors tasked with crafting durable armor that does not hinder movement.
Is she dead?
I don't think so.
Well, what are you waiting for?
No, that's not you. Not here.
I'll bloody do it then.
Oh! Get wrecked. Dang.
Fuck.
We've got company, Wyvern.
They could just attack with my back turned.
Doing?
Lord Ohilda Vebra!
Get your ass over here and help me with these bastards!
I'm sorry, Jill.
They would have been all over you by now.
What is wrong with you, Wyvern?
dominant. I know her. Know her. Look around you. Do you think any of these animals care? I need you here. It's over.
Nice. All right. There we go. An easy fight.
Now that that's done, I won't ask you again, Wyvern. Take her head so we can be done with this.
I guess we're gonna kill him.
I can't. I won't.
You would betray the Holy Empire?
Dude, you're
Betray?
slaves.
I don't recall ever pledging allegiance to your Emperor. My service may have been bought with this brand, but not my loyalty. I just fight to survive.
Hell yeah.
And
Let's
you
go.
think I don't? The Empire will have our heads if we return empty-handed. So if you won't take hers, I'll have to take yours.
I told you, Sergeant. I'm
Nice.
not dying here today. And neither is she.
Let's find out.
Not this time.
Nice. All right. So is he have ice magic? Is he blessed by Shiva then? $4,000 damage, not bad.
Wyvern! Have you forgotten
Oh, okay.
who
Got
plucked
hit.
you from the front lines? Who trained you? Who gave you a name when you had none?
You speak as if we don't bear the same brand, Sergeant. I've always had a name, and I've not forgotten it.
Still clinging to the past like a torn blanket. Then you will die, as you should have 13 years
And
ago.
ruin. There we go.
For nothing. No one. And I will not fall by your hand.
I meant to dodge that one too.
Too slow.
Wyvern!
I don't even need potions for this fight. Oh, look at that.
Traitor's blade.
Get vested. All right, this is a fun little fight. This was neat. I like this. I'm enjoying how boss heavy this game is. It's just like cool encounter after cool encounter. I'm sure it will be better once I have more ability points and stuff, but that was sick. We're right. To most, this nondescript lump of rough-hewn stone is but a nuisance upon which to stub one's toe. To the blacksmith, however, it is much, much more. For the metal contained within may be fashioned into inexpensive yet durable gear favored by warriors across the realm. Meteorite. Just as drops of molten iron fall from a smith's oven to the floor to cool, so too do they fall from the celestial foundry where the gods forge their divine instruments of war. Or so it is believed. We call these otherworldly outcastings meteorites. Ooh. Alright, let's look at these real quick, see what else is new. The Nissa Defile, a deep arid valley located in the eastern part of the Dhalmekian Republic. During the Battle of the Twin Realms in 865, it was the site of repeated skirmishes as the Iron Kingdom attempted to make incursions into Dhalmekian territory. Branded soldier, bearers forced to fight for the nations that enslaved them. Okay, it seems like these have not changed. Tiamat. A bearer in the service of the Holy Empire of Sambrek, Tiamat is a leader of the elite assassin squadron to which Wyvern is assigned, the Bastards. Their latest mission, to take the head of the dominant of Shiva. To this end, they infiltrate the Nissa Defile, where the forces of the Republic of Dhalmekia and the Iron Kingdom are aligned against each other. Though none know his true name, rumor has it that the man now known as Tiamat was born a scion of a noble Sambraquois family and abandoned to his fate after his powers awakened. All right. Wait, what does this say? None know his true name. Rumor has a man now known as Tiamat, scion of a noble Sambraquois family. Oh, okay, gotcha. That's what I thought. Iron Crusade. The fighting forces of the Iron Kingdom, ultimate command rests with the king, who issues orders directly to the commanders of each of his battalions. Ironblood soldiers generally prefer heavy clubs and great axes over swords and other lighter weapons. This rather brutal approach is indicative of their overall attitude, which has earned them a reputation on the continent as savage, if what primitive warriors. Jill Warwick. Dominant of Shiva and Clive's childhood friend, in the depths of the Nissa Defile, the two came to blows at the orders of the armies that enslaved them, Jill fighting to defend the priests of the Iron Kingdom, Clive obeying the Empire's orders to take the head of Shiva's dominant. Exhausted from her tilt with Titan, Jill came close to falling to her assassin's blades, but was spared at the last moment when Clive's memories of their time together came flooding back. So many of them. They were all just waiting for me to kill, because that's all Clive does, is just murder his friends. Front-loading a lot of this. Torgal? What? That's sick.
This way.
Huh.
Bloody wind. Well, come on then.
Wait, is that Ralph Innocent?
Fuck.
What in the world? That is Ralph Innocent. What in the world? This game's cast is stacked.
Hugo, dear, my proud desert lion. Would that you had taken care when chasing the hare? I expected more from the mighty Titan. We put the Ice Queen on her back. No doubt. But you'll have to work harder if you're to claim this prize.
Man.
My lady, the thunder.
We'll be hearing more soon enough.
I am digging this.
Fucking snakes it.
Oh, I really like this dialogue.
Gather the men. We have work to do.
The quality of writing and line delivery in this game is just leagues above most Final Fantasy dialogue already. This is fantastic. I'm really enjoying this.
Jill. Is it really you? And who's this fine hound I see before me?
Torgal be pretty
Fine
old by
hound
now.
who saved your life. That's who.
Torgal.
Aye?
His name is Torgal.
You two acquainted? Well then, you won't mind taking him off my hands.
God, I love his voice.
Funny. I'd always pictured you as more the Chocobo type. Clive Rosfield. Come now. Fleet as flame, fierce as a wildfire. That there was the blessing of the Phoenix. I'd heard rumors that you'd survived, but I never paid them much heed. Calm down. I didn't come all this way for your handsome mug. Now her, on the other hand, she seemed worth muddying my boots for. None the worse for wear. Still, might be best to get a second opinion. Back her up.
Not another step. I mean it.
Well, I'm not about to leave her here. Not one with a warm bed waiting. It's all right. You're welcome to join us. You do want to help her, don't you?
Sid, if we aren't back soon, Nan'll have our heads.
I'll explain everything once we're back at the hideaway. Come on.
She just put her on a chair. Alright, let's read some of these. So, goats. One of Sid's trusted allies, a gentle giant who has a warm word for everyone. He seems friendly. He's kind of hot. Torgal. Clive's faithful friend, now fully grown. After the tragic events at Phoenix Gate, Clive believed that Torgal was lost to him forever. However, their paths were to cross again some 13 years later when Torgal's new master, Sid, came to Clive's rescue in the depths of the Nissa Defile. Despite their long years apart, the two knew each other as if not a single day had passed since their separation. Sidolphus Telemann. Cornered by a battalion of Iron Kingdom Crusaders in the depths of the Nissa Defile, Clive thought his end was nigh until Sid appeared and spirited him and Jill away to his secret hideaway in the Deadlands. I'm really enjoying the cutscenes in this game and the way that this story is playing out. This is really stellar stuff. Alright, so this is where we can go. These are all the different areas. These must be the mother crystals that they mentioned. There's 5 of them, so 1, 2, 3, 4. That must be 5. This must be Titan's mother crystal then. Huh. Oh, it's cool. Not to constantly bring up Game of Thrones, but it's like, obviously Game of Thrones was not the first thing to do a world map, but this is very title screen of Game of Thrones, Westeros, you know, zooming over the continent looking, especially with the way that all of the kingdoms are just like little, you know, metal war table things, basically little weights. It's kind of cool. All right, the hideaway. Central Storm Deadlands. The withered remnants of a once verdant valley long consumed by the Blight. One would have to be either extremely foolish or extremely desperate, or an extremely desperate fool, to make this wasteland their home. Interesting.
Not much further now.
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
Keen eye, you. The Blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic. But it also means no neighbors.
The last place anyone would think to look.
Home sweet home.
A cave.
This place. These are fallen ruins.
Well, we didn't think they'd mind. And it keeps the black from our lungs.
But how do you survive without magic?
How does anyone? Hard work and a bit of nous. You must be starving. We grow them here, believe it or not. Suit yourself.
You're back.
Ah, Talia.
And this is the Dominant.
How cold since we found her. I was hoping you might give her a look over.
Huh.
All right. Goots, get her upstairs.
Goots, that's his name.
None will... Don't fret about Karen. I've taken care of her fee.
All of it?
She's the best healer this side of the belt. You've nothing to worry about. Go on, have a look around. I'll be in my solar.
Just quickly recruits us. Hide away. Okay. Pressing the menu or the touchpad opens a detailed map of your current area. Main scenario destinations are marked with that. Oh, holy crap. Okay, so we actually have a map now. We can go a few places. Fat Chocobo, there's probably a tavern, right? That's my guess. White ads, that is a, or adsy. I don't know, maybe that's a tavern, I'm not sure. Interesting. Moving forward.
Still hungry, are you? Might have something round here.
Oh, it's an old lady. Interesting. It sounded like a disgruntled teenage boy. Alright. It's just I guess a way for them to boat out if they need to. They're the jails.
Another newcomer. You mind the rules round here, or our next chat will be through the bars.
Interesting. All right, so the white ads is a blacksmith. That is kind of what I expected. Storeroom sells the faucets. Now, What exactly is that?
Floors all mended then?
Can we actually go down here? No. Okay, so this is just this area right here is the faucets. Okay. Interesting.
Sid once told me, the Blight doesn't kill the land, it only makes her forget who she once was. She'll eventually remember her purpose. All she needs is a little reminding.
So, does it mean that the Blight... So this thing that is affecting the land, the Blight, that's like pushing monsters away, is it literally the Earth is just dying? Do we have another... Is it like another Final Fantasy VII, like... Mako is being... Or Mako is being pulled from the Earth and thus kills the land or something? Or the crystals are not actually good for the world and using them for magic is bad?
Your brand. Lady Tyre might be able to see to that.
Arya,
you may have been
gotcha.
born a slave, but you're a free man now.
Interesting.
Your brand.
Oh, okay.
Lady Tyre might be able to see to that. You may have... Leave me be.
Not until you've had your medicine.
Interesting. Okay. So bearers might be brand bearers then? Is that... Maybe that's what that means?
These apples are all foul.
Would you rather you went without?
I suppose I'll be needing a new sword.
Then you'll need to speak with Blackthorn.
Blackthorn must be the blacksmith. What was over here?
You reckon
Did
he's
we
a
go this
soldier
way?
then?
Be surprised if he wasn't.
Oh, this is the fat chocobo. This is the tavern. Huh.
When he's not out chasing rumors, sits up there in that hole of his, brooding and
Spoony Bard. I was just gonna joke if his name was gonna be Edward.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break. His life his own again. With thunder's roll, he knew his fate and would fight it to the end.
This is great stuff.
Well, what do you think? I woke this morn inspired.
This game has a lot of Final Fantasy IV influence. It's very clear. I wonder if that's like one of the directors or if it's Yoshi P's like favorite other than 14.
I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
There is a lot in this game that just feels in many ways like Final Fantasy IV. Final Fantasy IV honestly more than Final Fantasy VI. There's a lot of Final Fantasy V in this game as well, with just like the way the kingdoms are arranged around the crystals, and I guess like the general characteristics of a lot of the characters feels kind of similar, or familiar I should say maybe. But yeah, this is it's really interesting. This really does feel like an evolution of Final Fantasy in the way that, you know, 15 and 13 really did not.
Just working on a pet project of mine. Though she's not above biting the hand that feeds her. Alright. I was hoping we might try and solve the mystery of poor Clive Rosfield. A bearer of the Sambrequois Imperial Army sent behind enemy lines. With orders to wait until it turned into a brawl, then slit the dominant's throat in the chaos.
I didn't know it was her. How could it be?
And so, to save her neck, you slit your sergeants, then set your sights on the hills. Conveniently forgetting how the Empire deals with deserters. Because with that on your chop, my friend, we both know you won't be getting far. You've fallen a long way, Lord Rosfield. I'll not not have it said that I'm a poor host.
What do you mean to do with her?
Do with her? Why, nothing. Her life is her own now. If I wanted to use her, do you think I'd be talking to you? All I want to do is help. Dominants like her, branded like you. Of course, the realm doesn't approve, which is why we live in a cave.
He's got such charisma.
And it's also why we need help. From branded who know one end of a sword from the other. What say you, Clive? Will you join us?
Sid, was it? I trust that you'll do right by Jill. But until my brother is avenged, I must walk my own path.
Avenged?
My brother was murdered by a second dominant of fire.
Phoenix's evil twin. Well, bugger me. Another rumor proven true.
I only stand here today because of Joshua. 13 years I've waited for this chance. I've slept in filth, drunk from a gutter, killed more men than I can count. You're right. The Empire will not suffer a deserter. This will be my best opportunity. My last.
Which is why you should join us.
I told you I'm not
interested, I know. One of my scouts sent word there's a group of branded fugitives north of here, in the Imperial village of Lostwing. Among them is one he believes to be a dominant of fire.
Is he certain?
Huh.
What say we go and ask him?
This doesn't mean I'm joining you.
Let's make ready then.
So I know that we saw that like avatar, the person made of fire.
Down in the main hall, as well as a few things you don't. Have fun.
So I mean, I know we saw that person made out of fire in that cutscene before Ifrit was summoned, but obviously Clive had like Eikon vision when he was watching everything. So to us, it's very clear, to us the viewers, it's very clear at least, or at least to me, that he's the Eikon of fire. He's Ifrit. I'm just a little bit confused why he thinks the flame person isn't him. Because he had clearly, just a moment before, seen someone standing there that wasn't there. So it was all in his head. And granted, I understand a character might not understand that immediately, but to the audience, it's very clear, like, this is something that was in his head or in some sort of ethereal meta plane beyond planes or something happening. And then he is, you know, he sees this like avatar rise out of the fire, look him straight in the eyes, and then he gets avatar vision and watches himself as a kaiju kill his younger brother, who's also a phoenix, who also says he'll never die. So, two predictions. Clive is Ifrit. I think we know that much, but I'll just put it as a prediction. And two, this other Eikon of fire is, I'm gonna guess it's Joshua. I'm gonna guess he's still alive, because why wouldn't he be? Why wouldn't he still be alive? He has the phoenix in him. And maybe his dad isn't still alive, but my guess is he is. So we'll have to see.
It's downstairs. Try not to get lost.
I am enjoying this quite a bit. I'll have to go through the ale hall again. Just want to see what people have to say.
You. I've spent the whole morning on these steps.
When lightning struck, his yoke did break. His life.
Why did you like this stew?
Not going back to that life. Was a maid. Ever. You hear me?
He's in. Oh no.
Goots, was it? Perhaps you can help. Sid asked me to make ready for our mission. How does one go about that here?
Well, there's old Nan's place.
Sounds really young.
On second thoughts, you maybe want to see Blackthorn first.
Like early 20s sounding.
A blacksmith? To the forge it is then.
Oh wait, no, hold up. You'll be needing this. Blackthorn won't take no notice of you otherwise. Might not anyway.
Alright. Sid's Hideaway. A refuge hidden in the blighted lands of Central Storm, from which Sid operates his secretive community of freed bearers. While survival in the Deadlands is widely considered impossible, a combination of near indestructible fallen ruins and considerable ingenuity have led to the establishment of a safe haven where those who rally to their leader's cause are only just able to eke out an albeit meager existence. So fallen there is capitalized, which makes me think that's a proper noun, but it's just one we don't have any information about yet. Bearer. Person with the power to cast magics without a crystal. Gotcha. In Valisthea, men and women who awaken as bearers are enslaved. They are marked with a brand upon their cheek and used as tools, a cheaper alternative to the scarce and precious shards. This system of slavery has persisted for centuries and has become so ingrained in Valisthean life that few take pity upon the bearer's plight, seeing them as less than human. Interesting.
The forge is down the end. Just follow the sound of Blackthorn's hammer.
Does it look like there's room here for another bloody crate?
Are you Blackthorn?
What if I am? I've no time for idle chatter.
I'm not here to talk. I'll be accompanying Sid to Lostwing, and I need you to see to my equipment.
You could be accompanying the goddess Krieger to our holy bedchamber for all I care. I'm not lifting a finger for you.
Is that so?
Continental rum. A noisome spirit better suited to stripping oil from the painter's canvas than consumption. Grants overworked conscripts a few rare moments of sweet oblivion on their long, arduous sea journeys north from the continent.
Do you want that or not? I can take it back.
Oh, damn you, Goots. All right. No need to be hasty. Let's have a look at you.
That actor also sounds familiar.
I doubt that lot could stay a Moogle's fart. Bloody Imperials. They'd rather see their bearers dead than kitted out properly. I'll do what I can, as a favor to Goot's mind.
Crafting of new gear, as well as the upgrading of existing gear, can be done at a blacksmith, as long as you have the recipe and proper materials. Select the highlighted item from the list and hold X to craft or upgrade. Interesting. I wonder how involved this is going to be. Iron belt +1. More leather than iron, it is nonetheless considered an improvement from the crude cording worn by Acremen and acolytes.
And the belt, Caesar Square. You want anything else, you bring your own materials.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you.
A word of advice. Don't let Sid decide what's best for you.
Interesting. When something has changed in the hideaway, a notice will appear in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. In addition to stock updates for Charon's Toll and new forging recipes for the Black Hammer, there are also notices for new quests, new missives, and many other things. A icon will also appear in-game, as well as on the local map to indicate recent updates.
I suppose I should thank Goots.
I see I'm busy here. But I ain't the cook, am I?
Though if you've tasted Kenneth's brown, I might as well be. Sid needed a smith, and I needed a smithy. Call it a marriage of convenience. Doesn't hurt that the forge here's the hottest this side of hell, or that it works without magic. I won't have no bearer suffering for
anything
me.
needs repairing?
Or retooling, you bring it here, along with your own materials, and any scraps left over, I keep.
Well, thanks for you, dear.
Can I actually build anything? I need a frozen tier and wurite. Oh, I need 3 more wurite. You've got to be kidding. Guess I can upgrade my bracers, but the little more than crude leather straps, reinforced with even cruder iron plates, boundless tales of dexterous doers of daring, deftly deflecting door locks and redirecting dints with naught but these wristlets, have made the equipment a popular choice for those who dream of being a hero but currently lack the monetary means. Defense will increase by 8 if we take that, so it'll increase by 15, and we just need 3 more wurite. Do I want this? I kind of do. Huh. Alright, let's do this because we'll get a big upgrade from it.
Right.
Now we can reinforce this to Iron Bracers +2. If we want to use the meteorite for that. I don't know if that's going to be worth it. I mean, it does increase our HP. It only increases our defense by 3, though. Oh, I need this for the broadsword +2. So yeah, we definitely want to save this for the broadsword.
Fine.
I'm guessing that wurite will be pretty easy to grab. There's a few points of interest here then. Oh, is that Tortle? Yeah, he's sleeping. Cute dog. So what are the actual, like, markers on the map then?
Seeing as you're new, let me share a word of warning. Keep your hands out of the stores, or I'll cut them off and crate them with the others. I'm only teasing. We feed the hands to the dogs.
Nice. Alright.
What are you gawping at, newcomer? Never seen a man work with his hands? Well, you best get used to it if you're thinking of staying.
People are aggro, dang. I really pissed someone off. I guess there's no one down here to speak to.
The gift worked. You have my thanks.
Come on, nearly there. You, blankets, quick as you like. All right, we make them comfortable while the bed's made up. Well, you're just gonna stand there? Someone fetch some water.
I'll get the bucket. You go and see if Otto needs out, eh?
Wait, me?
His voice is so
What the hell have I
strange.
got myself into?